Assalamu alaikum, dear students. In previous discussion, we started studying some special transactions in case of journal, and we have discussed why these special transactions are taken care of. We started the banking transactions first, and we also discussed why these banking transactions are taken as special transactions. We also discussed that. And in the banking transactions, we discussed how many types of banking transactions a business can do. We discussed in case of banking transactions, and with a bank, a business may have the transactions relating to deposits, withdrawals, receipts, and payments. Whenever a business transacts with a bank or makes transactions with a bank through a bank, there may be four kinds of transactions that I have already discussed. The transactions relating to the deposits with the bank, withdrawals from the bank, the receipts, and the payments. And we discussed the transactions relating to deposits. When a business deposits cash into the bank and when a business deposits check into the bank, at that time, which sort of journal entries we do. We discussed that. So, today, we will be discussing the transactions relating to withdrawals. A business may withdraw money from a bank. A business may withdraw money from a bank. And, in case of withdrawals, a business may withdraw cash from the bank for the business use, for the official use. And a businessman and the owner of a business may withdraw cash from the bank for his personal use. So we can say that in case of withdrawals, there may be two types of transactions. First is when we withdraw money from the bank for official use, and when we draw money from the bank for personal use. So we can say that in case of withdrawals, there may be two sorts of transactions, that is, the money may be withdrawn from the bank for official use and the money may be withdrawn from the bank for personal use. Just like in case of deposits, we subdivided deposits also into two types: when we deposit cash into the bank, when we deposit check into the bank. And when we deposited check into the bank, we also subdivided that aspect into two types: when the check is deposited on the same day at which that check was received, and when the check is deposited on some other day. Just like that, we classify these withdrawals into two types: the withdrawals which are made for the purpose of official use, and the withdrawals which are made for the purpose of personal use. Let us take the first type, that is when the money is withdrawn from the bank for official use. When the money is withdrawn from the bank for the official use, at that time, which entry we do? We withdraw money from the bank. We withdraw money from the bank, but this money is withdrawn for the official use. When the money is withdrawn from the bank, the business receives cash. So, the cash account of the business is debited. Cash account debit. Cash account is a real account. When the cash is withdrawn from the bank for the official use, the cash account of the business will be debited. On the receipt side, on the debit side of cash account, some amount will be debited. And the bank will be giver of the cash to bank account. We give credit to the bank account. Why? Because the bank will give cash to us. Bank account is a personal account. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. bank gives us cash to bank account, credit the giver, and the cash is received by the business for the official use. So the cash account of the business will be debited. Debited means cash account is a real account. Debit what comes in. Cash comes into the business, and in which way it comes? From where it comes? It comes from the bank. So we withdraw cash from the bank. Bank is the giver, and debit the cash account of the business. So this is when we withdraw cash from the bank for the official use. We debit the cash account of the business because this cash is withdrawn for the official use, for the business use. So the business's cash account will be debited. On the other hand, if the cash is withdrawn from the bank for personal use, if the cash is withdrawn from the bank for the personal use, at that time it will have no effect on the cash account of the business because this cash is withdrawn for the personal use, and the personal transactions are not mixed up with the business transactions. You know that business entity concept. Personal, we cannot mix the personal transaction. The owner of the business withdrew cash from the bank, from the account of the business that exists in the bank, but he withdrew this for his personal use. So it will have no effect on the cash account of the business. So we will not give here debit to the cash account of the business, but a different account will be debited here. That will be drawing this account. You know that when cash or goods are withdrawn by the proprietor, by the owner of the business for his personal use, you know that is called the drawing. Cash or goods withdrawn from the business for the personal use is called drawing. Here the owner withdrew cash from the bank for his personal use, so we will be giving debit to the drawing account. Drawing account debit, and we will be giving credit to bank account because bank gave away cash. Credit the giver, bank account is a personal account. Credit the giver, bank gave away cash, but that cash didn't affect the cash account of the business because this cash was used for the personal use. So we debited the drawing account, and later on these drawings will be recovered from this owner, and in some cases it is recovered with interest, you know that. But here we will be giving debit to the drawing account because this cash will have this cash receipt. The owner received this cash from the bank, but this will have no effect on the cash account of the business because this is a personal transaction. He withdrew this cash from the bank for his personal use, so the drawing account will be debited. So in case of withdrawals, we may withdraw cash from the bank for official use. When cash is withdrawn from the bank for official use, cash account is debited. Cash account of the business is debited because business receives cash. The cash comes into the business, cash account debit, and bank gives the cash. Credit the giver to bank account. And in case of personal use, bank will give cash to the owner of the business, but that cash will have no effect on the cash account of the business because that cash is used by the proprietor for his personal use. When cash or goods are withdrawn from the business for personal use, that is called drawing. That is why we give debit here to the drawing account. This is all about withdrawals. The transaction is relating to withdrawals. I hope you understood it. So next we will be studying the third aspect, the third types of transactions, that is receipts. Receipts. The transaction is relating to receipts. We discussed the deposits, withdrawals. Now we will be discussing receipts and payments. Now we will be discussing the receipts. When a bank receives some amount on behalf of business, at that time, what we do? So we will be discussing the receipts. For example, a bank receives interest For example, bank received interest. Interest is an income. Interest is a sort of receipt. Let us take it here. For example, bank received interest, or for example, bank receives commission. Bank receives commission. Rupees 1000. Bank receives commission rupees 1000 on behalf of business. Or bank receives interest on behalf of business. Or bank receives some other amount on behalf of business. At that time, at the time of receipts, that a bank makes on behalf of business, which sort of transactions we do. Let us discuss that. For example, a bank received commission of rupees 1000. Now, bank received it. Bank account is a personal account. Debit the receiver. So, firstly, we will be giving debit to bank account. Bank account debit. Bank account debit. Bank receives it. Bank account debit 1000, for example. And bank receives 1000, and this receipt is, bank received this 1000 for what? It received commission to commission account. 1000. You know that commission account, it is a nominal account. Commission account is a nominal account, and commission received is an income. All the incomes under nominal accounts are given credit. Credit all gains and incomes. Debit all loss and expenses. So this is an income. Commission received is an income. So we gave credit to this commission, and bank received this commission on behalf of us, on behalf of our business. Bank received this commission, and bank will keep this commission of 1000 in the account of the business. Here the bank received 1000 commission. Bank account is a personal account. Debit the receiver. Bank received this commission for what? For bank received this 1000 for commission, and commission account is a nominal account, and it is an income. All incomes under nominal accounts are given credit, and all expenses are given debit. So we give credit to this nominal account, this commission account 1000, and so we can say that at the time of receipts, at the time of an amount that is received by bank on behalf of a business, what we do, which sort of transaction we do, we give debit to bank account and credit to the amount that we receive. What you need to remember is, at the time of receipts, bank account is given debit and credit is given to that amount, that account which is received. And now I hope you understood it. Now the last sort of transactions, that is payments. We discussed receipts. At the time of receiving some amount on behalf of business by the bank, bank account is given debit, and the account that is received, and the amount that is received in some account, that account is given credit. And at the time of payments, you know that when we make a payment, for example, bank paid commission on behalf of, this was received commission rupees 1000. Let us take it here. Let us repeat this example. Paid commission. Paid commission rupees 1000. For example, bank paid commission rupees 1000. So this will be categorized under the category of payments. When bank will pay some amount on behalf of business, at the time of paying, bank will be a giver. We will be given credit the giver to bank account. Firstly, you know that we will be giving credit to bank account because bank will be a giver of this commission. Bank account is a personal account. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Bank is the giver. And debit is given to that account to whom we paid this amount. The account that is debited at the time of payment is the name of the party to whom this payment is made. So we will be debiting the account. Third party is personal account debit. Third party is personal account debit. The third party will be receiving this commission. Bank gave this commission away. Bank is the giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Bank gave rupees 1000 commission. To whom bank gave, we give debit to that personal account to whom we make the payment through the bank. We give debit to that personal account, because debit the receiver, the person who will be receiving this commission, that person's account will be debited here. These were the banking transactions relating to deposits, transactions relating to withdrawals, transactions relating to receipts and payments. This is how the banking transactions are recorded in the journal. I hope you understood very well, and I wish you will work very well at home. So Allah Hafiz. Thank you.